Hi everyone, my name's Daryl. So in a little over 3 months, in October of 2023, I'm going to be attempting the infamous Rim to Rim hike at the Grand Canyon. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the training program that I developed specifically for this hike. I've been doing the program for about a month, and basically it consists of three components, which is hiking, weight training or strength training, and also cross training. So I'm doing 2 hikes a week. One's a relatively short hike in the 4 to 6 mile range. The second hike is what I'm calling my long hike, and it gets gradually longer every week. And it's going to get up to 20 miles that I'm going to do right around in the middle of September. And then after that 20 miles, I'm then going to begin to taper off basically to get prepared for my rim to rim hike. So for the most part, all of my hikes are taking place at Mount Charleston, which is about 45 minutes away, and it's at about 8,000 feet. Also, all of the hikes have significant elevation to simulate hiking up the Bright Angel Trail in the Grand Canyon. Also, I'm going to be doing some of my hikes down below in the Las Vegas heat, also to simulate the heat at the very bottom of the canyon. So I was really fortunate enough to find somebody. Well, I more or less convinced somebody in my dog hiking group to do the rim to rim hike with me. And so we just started training this week. Her name's Dawn. And yeah, I'm just so thankful for somebody to push me on my training sessions and also somebody to experience this incredible adventure with me. So as much as possible, I'm really trying to pick hikes that match kind of the elevation and the terrain of the Grand Canyon. You want to be able to move relatively fast, especially going down the hills. The other thing that you're going to want to do is use trekking poles. At least I think that's really important. It'll help you keep your footing going down the hill, down the North Kaib Trail. And also when you're going up the Bright Angel Trail, just to help you get up those stairs, having trekking poles in your hands will make that so much easier. But you don't want to use the trekking poles for the first time when you're in the Grand Canyon. And so for most of my hikes, I'm using the trekking poles just to get experience with them and to make sure I'm ready to use them when the hike happens. So I read a lot of blogs and looked at videos for training for the rim to rim hike, and really all of them incorporate a lot of hiking, so some long distances just to prepare you, but they also emphasize cross training and weight training. And so that's why I incorporated that into my training plan, because you don't want to just do hiking. You really want to focus on multiple avenues to get your body prepared for the rigors of that hike. So for my cross training, I'm basically adding 2 components. So I'm doing the stationary bike and I'm also doing the stair machine. I'm doing each of these. I started off with 30 minutes. I'm going to work my way up to 60 minutes. Doing a lot of hill work on the stationary bike. And then on the stair machine, I'm not using my hands at all. So I'm not holding on to the rails at all as I'm using the Stairmaster machine. And I think that's really important. But the stair machine will really help you prepare for that Bright Angel Trail, because when you're going up Bright Angel, you have, I think, literally thousands of step ups that you have to do. And it's really tough, and it's at the end of the hike. And so by being able to do 60 minutes of that stair machine and doing that at least once a week, I think that's really going to help me. Lastly, I'm doing strength training. And so I'm incorporating, I think the most important part of the strength training is probably legs. So for legs, I'm doing a whole lot of squats, a whole lot of lunges, a whole lot of calf raises or heel raises, and then also a lot of sumo squats. And so, yeah, you really want to get those legs in shape. I'm also working on back and biceps and chest and triceps. I think that will help me a little bit when I'm using the trekking poles, because I have used the trekking poles before and my arms kind of started getting a little tired when I was using them. So I think, doing a little bit of upper body work, I think, can only help you getting prepared for the Grand Canyon rim to rim hike. So I've been doing this training program for about a month and everything was going really great. And then about a week and a half ago, I sprained my ankle really badly. I was on a trail that was really rocky, and I was moving way too fast. I was going downhill, and yeah, I sprained my ankle so bad that the ankle itself got dislocated and it got stuck. So, I was literally on the ground yelling in pain, and I was so freaked out just because my ankle was stuck. It was stuck for about 30 seconds, and then it basically just became unstuck on its own. Just so scary. I don't know if you ever watched Golf and Tony Finau, where he dislocated his ankle when he was walking, and it did something very similar. But but yeah, I've got a history of kind of ankle injuries, and basically after that happened, I finished my hike. I iced my ankle for a couple days, and yeah, it's okay. I actually bought an ankle brace after I completed the hike that day. Somebody said that they heard about me hurting my ankle really badly, and he actually recommended this ASO ankle brace that he got on Amazon, and he said that that made a world of difference to him. So I bought that ankle brace, and then I went ahead and completed a hike just the day before yesterday. It went really good. The ankle brace really helped out. I felt a lot more stability. So I'll put a link to that ankle brace in the video description. So, if you do have ankle problems, you could check this out. So that's it. If you are interested in the training program that I developed, hopefully it works. I'll have a little better idea in about 3 months or so. But I'll go ahead and put a link to the training program that I'm following in this video's description. My next video will actually talk about the gear that I'm going to be bringing with me and what I'm planning to bring with me. And so once again, this is based on a lot of the research that I've done. And so that'll be next month where I'll be talking about that. And yeah, so if you got some value in this video, please like it and also consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you on the next one again very soon.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays.